This electrical socket factory opened in Shanghai 19 years ago. Since then, 95% of its products have been exported to the US. But the owner, CHEN WUSHENG, says the latest round in the US-China trade war is hitting his business hard.
Because our sales dropped for about 35% due to the trade war. We have to lay off some workers, but we try our best to keep most of them.
The US has been threatening to increase tariffs to 30% on $250 billion worth of goods imported from China. Like many other Chinese business owners, Chen is now trying to find alternative markets at home and abroad. But adapting his products for China and Europe takes time and money. In the second quarter of 2019, China's economy started to slow down for the first time in 27 years. President Xi Jinping knows the success of his leadership is going to be judged, at least in part, on how his government sustains the economy. But President Xi also knows that he has to be seen to come away with a good deal for China. US President Donald Trump is also under pressure. He's facing an impeachment inquiry in the US, and he too wants a win in trade talks with China ahead of the 2020 US presidential election. But relations have become more strained. The US has put some Chinese companies on a trade restrictions list and banned visas for some Chinese officials because the US says they're linked to allegations of human rights abuses involving China's Uyghur Muslims. Meanwhile, Chinese broadcasters and other companies have pulled out of billion-dollar streaming and sponsorship deals with the US National Basketball Association after the general manager of the Houston Rockets tweeted in support of Hong Kong protesters. Despite the strain on relations with the US, Chen says he's confident China has the upper hand.
China can survive without exporting to US. China can still live without US, but US can't live without China, because most things American people use each day are all made in China.
But unless a trade deal is reached, more business owners like him in China and in the US could become casualties of the trade war. Rob Matheson, Al Jazeera, Shanghai.